Hi everyone and welcome to the nudgecast. Today we are going to introduce Nudge and our podcast series. I will be your host. My name's Laura and I'm the commercial director here at Nudge, having previously worked in the employee benefits and wellbeing industry for the last 12 years. Today I'm joined by our founders Tim Perkins and Jeremy Beamans.
Hi there, good to be here.
Fantastic. So, to kick us off, can you guys give us a bit of a background into the Nudge story and what it is we do here at Nudge?
Yeah, by all means. So, in the decade before we set up Nudge, we helped over 1 million employees better understand their employee benefits. And in the space of just 3 months in 2012, we saw not one, but two once in a generation legislative changes hit the world of personal finance. The first, auto-enrollment, which many will be very familiar with, has changed the pay and savings of over 10 million people. And then the second, the retail distribution review, just a few months later, meant that 20 million people lost access to financial advice exactly when they needed it most. So people now had an unprecedented level of responsibility for their money, but they didn't have the confidence or the knowledge that they needed to manage it. And whilst there were organisations out there to help people manage their money, there was a conflict. Their main objective was to sell a product or a service, and people saw this, so they were crying out for independent help, and that's where the idea for Nudge was born, a service that fills the void between doing nothing and expensive financial advice. So essentially a personal finance solution which is 100% independent, transparent, and unbiased.
Fantastic, thanks Tim. And one thing that we get asked a lot is why Nudge? Jeremy, can you explain the thinking behind the name?
Yeah, so firstly, it's just a lovely playful word that captures the spirit and energy of our team and what we're trying to do. It also says what we do, which is nudging people towards a brighter financial future where they're in control of their money and therefore happier and healthier. There's also a deeper meaning, though, which our belief in and use of nudge theory. This is a school of behavioural psychology that we've woven into our product development and how we work with clients. What it does is ultimately help us drive awareness, understanding, and action when it comes to financial well-being. An initiative that can be a real challenge for HR, which is why we're so excited to kick off this series. The world of money is so complicated, it doesn't come as a surprise that financial wellbeing strategies are not easy to pull off.
Yeah, exactly, Jeremy. So the Nudgecast series is really designed for you, the HR leaders, to help you create the ultimate financial wellbeing strategy. In all the conversations we're having day in and day out with you guys, we just get the sense that you want the support. You want to support your people by creating the optimum people strategy that now needs to include that holy trinity of mental, physical, and financial well-being. But the challenge that always comes up is how. And even after deciding on the solution, there is a real stumbling block around how to communicate with such a diverse array of employees and build trust to truly make holistic well-being a part of their daily lives. And when it comes to financial well-being's role in people strategies, it seems things get even more confusing. It isn't a one-off solution or financial product in isolation, something to be achieved and then tick, that's done. It's an ongoing project of education and constant evolution. I mean, Tim, I don't know whether you've got any further thoughts to add here.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. All too often we hear about an employer running a financial wellbeing day or financial wellbeing week, when in reality, money is such a complicated thing that's changing all of the time, and it's so personalised. How could you possibly address things in a day or a week? It's not a single product. It's an ongoing, evolving strategy that changes as somebody's personal circumstances change. That might be having a pay rise, moving home, having a child, even moving jobs. There's legislative changes. So yeah, it's really key that when a strategy is put in place, it's something that grows and evolve in line with the wider environment.
Thanks, Tim. Exactly. And for us, that's really why we're so excited about this podcast series. Over the next few months, I will be hosting this series where we will break the conventional narrative on financial well-being, providing clarity so you can create that holistic strategy that truly supports your people's well-being, no matter who they are.
Yeah, so we really hope that you enjoy this series, and if we're allowed, we're looking forward to featuring an episode or two. Thanks so much.
Amazing. So stay tuned, and we look forward to seeing you very soon.